Hello and welcome back everyone, I'm Day-Glo Buffalo and this is Let's Play Blade Runner. When we last left off, we had died. Again. I hope we're not making a habit of this, dying at the end of every episode. But apparently we have to cross this bridge and there's one of those kangaroo rats that jumps out and kills us. And then the bridge breaks and we fall down. So, well, thinking about it, one thing we can do is we can just shoot the rat. So let's see if we can... Oh, there it is. Okay. So can we now cross? No, we can't. Okay, so we can shoot the rat, but we can't cross the bridge. Now the question is, because I see this ladder in the back here, so I think this actually takes us somewhere. But what if we... Well... Can we leave? Okay, what happens if we go back? The rat is gone. Alright, so now can we cross? Yes, we can. Oh! Look who we found!
No, we tried that already. Look, we know that the adenine, thymine, and guanine cytosine sequences can be mutated in progress. Let's move on.
Hey, it's about time you showed up.
You know who I am?
Detective Ray McCoy. You're investigating Miraji's death.
And Eisendoller's.
Having any luck?
You're Luther and Lance?
Hell of a smart cookie there.
Take your guns and your violence elsewhere. We've got important work to do.
On a very 90s computer rig. That's one hell of a CRT monitor. A friend of mine had one of those, like, way back in the 90s. It was a huge thing. And then 2 desktop computers and another smaller monitor. But, there's like a morgue here. There's stairs leading somewhere. I think this leads us back outside and to that ladder that we saw. There's a screen that seems to be malfunctioning here, but let's see if we can talk some more to Luther and Lance.
Clovis set me up, didn't he? And he used my boss to do it.
He's sharp, this one.
No question.
Tell me what you know.
How about we trade?
Our life for yours.
Keep talking.
Clovis has gone to see Eldon.
But he might not make it.
Still, the work will go on, with or without Clovis. Get us Tyrell's files, the rest of the DNA data, and we'll help you.
You want me to break into the Tyrell building for you? You're nuts.
Defective, yes. Nuts, no. You need us, McCoy. We can serve up Goose's carcass on a big, oversized platter.
Interesting. Replicants, work, consider. Start with the work.
What are you doing down here?
Eldon shafted us, so now we're returning the favor.
We promised Clovis we'd be finished with this by the time he got back, so if you don't mind...
What kind of deal did you have going with Runciter?
Don't talk to me about it. That was Lance's stupid deal.
We just wanted to make some extra cash on the side.
That probably had something to do with you guys getting fired.
I'm sure he wasn't too pleased.
Since Eldon's such a pain-in-the-ass control freak.
Did you meet Clovis through Runciter?
It was all just a coincidence.
The reps that killed Marcus and Miraji, they'll be looking for you.
You're a little late, Detective. They've already found us.
So why are you still walking around?
Because we're all part of the same suit of cards, you know what I mean? Eldon makes mistakes just like any other human. The difference is... The difference is your bastard doesn't like to admit it. No, he covers them up, pretends they're human, gives them a job at a stinking corporation, and then when they actually produce original work, he boots them out on the street.
You're saying you're replicants?
We finally figured it out. Clovis helped us see the light.
But that's ridiculous. Tyrell wouldn't design something like you. He wants perfection.
I told you we were a mistake.
Keep talking.
Clovis showed us our incept photos.
So what?
That's a pretty damn good argument, you gotta admit.
Photos can be doctored. It's not proof.
Clovis said you'd say that.
Did he now? Oh, we've got more.
Where's Clovis now?
Gone to have a little heart-to-heart with Eldon.
He'll kill Tyrell if he gets to him.
Isn't that just too bad? I won't shed any tears. Tyrell is killing us all. 4 years isn't enough, is it? If Clovis snaps his neck, it'll be merciful and quick. That's a hell of a lot more than we've been given.
Yeah, I don't think Clovis will get a chance to do that.
Tyrell says the 4-year lifespan can't be extended.
Of course he's gonna say that, but he's wrong. Very wrong. We got the research right here that'll prove it.
Is it complete? Could you extend the life of a replicant right now?
Well, no. The 4-year limit is an integral part of every element of the replicant. Tyrell's dictate was that every body part would fail, and only the designers of each would know exactly how it worked. Clovis has already unlocked the secret of the skin. That was Miraji. Sebastian and Chu, they'd know about the central nervous system and the eyes. A lot of retrograde viruses were built into the eyes. And Tyrell, he's got the basic DNA pattern information, but he won't just give it up.
Did you tell Clovis all this?
He didn't ask, he already knew. He knows all about you, too.
Huh, ominous.
Stick around. I may not be finished with you.
So we can try to put him on the machine, but let's save first. As always, to be on the safe side. Okay, so let's see if we can void comp him.
I got a little test I want you to take.
You believe this clown? He wants to void conf us. Sorry, McCoy. Shoot us or leave us alone. Let's get back to work.
Well, at least then they could be sure.
Stick around. I may not be finished with you.
They would know for certain if they're replicants or not.
That sucks.
Okay. Alright, so they want us to break into the Tyrell Corporation to get some more data. First, let's see where this leads us. I recognize this. So, let's go back, because that is underneath the Tyrell Corporation. Where does this lead? Oh. They didn't go very far.
I've gotten all I can from that.
Yeah, nothing else here. Let's not start that thing laughing again. And let's just head back. Whoa, Lutheran lights are gone. So we're gonna crawl up a vent. Oh, there's a ladder, but then yeah, I guess we have to get in the vent, and we get out of the vent. Question is, can we just walk up to the security guard?
Hey, yo! Stop!
Okay, well, that didn't work. Wait. Why is Izo? Okay, so that way we get ourselves arrested. Now the question is, well, one thing that seemed kind of weird is, wasn't that Izo in the cell next to us? And we are being chased because supposedly we killed Izo, but Izo is still alive. It is all just one big setup.
Hey, yo! Stop!
Okay. We can't even just stand around there. So if we wait too long here, we get found out. Can we just run for the elevator? Yeah, we can. Question is, what good does this do us, and what is this on the desk? Uh-huh. The rest of the data. So I take it there's nowhere else we can go here? Well, that was surprisingly easy. Maybe getting out will not be. So let's head back.
Well, hey, stop!
Let's just run away, I guess. Okay. Well, that was pretty uneventful.
I think I got what you wanted from Tyrell's office.
Check it out, bro. The little man with the big gun did good.
A bargain's a bargain. You said you'd give me Guza.
It's all right here.
Your boss is a real piece of work, let me tell you. Almost as good as Tyrell. Take a look.
That probably had something to do with you guys getting fired. Guza had his fingers in as many rancid pies as possible. He was insatiable. He sold police equipment, ripped off criminals, and he even killed. And here were documents that proved it all. Depositions, photographs, video discs. It was the complete file on Guza, the dirty cop. Where'd you get this?
From Clovis. He told us to hold it for him.
Come to think of it, I'm not sure you're supposed to see it. You want to give it back now?
Not a chance.
Let him have it. Clovis said he was finished with the policeman anyway.
A little light started to flicker in my brain. Guza was the one measuring me for the frame. When my stomach stopped churning, I realized I had everything I needed to force the bastard to play ball with me. I knew that he would listen to reason, if applied with serious pressure. All I needed to do was call him.
And we know where there is a working phone, because we tried to use it instead of chasing a replicant suspect. So, I guess let's head there now. Anything else we can... Oh, we can try and offer void conf again.
I got a little test I want you to take.
You believe this clown?
Sorry, let's get back.
No, that's just the same dialogue we already had. So, we got them their information. They got us a dossier on Guza. Let's just take a quick look.
Those little creatures of...
And your lovers?
We were one.
Okay, so we got the third part of the DNA file. I think that's all of them, actually.
Guza had his fingers in as many rancid pies as... A little light started to flicker in my brain. Describe... What was he doing?
Collecting guns like all...
Tyrell's dictate was that every body part would fail.
I'd seen chairs like this one before, and not just in my recurrent...
Positive result. Subject is
Okay.
replicant.
So, we're heading back to Nightclub Row. Let's have a safety save first. Okay. actually kind of annoying for a game that was produced in the 90s where it was already more or less standard practice that, well, not standard practice, but, you know, it was often... Where do we go from here? Huh. Oh hey, we're at Howie Lee's. Could we... Was this... Well, it was obviously always there, but could we always have come in here? Or is this only open now that we're running around the sewers? Well, who knows? But we don't need to go to Howie Lee's right now, so let's head back. Anyway, what I was saying, it's how easy it is to die in this game. And there's no like auto saves, except for at the change of every act. And I think there's like 4 or 5 acts in this game. So that's like fairly rare auto saves. So you have to always make sure that you're... What the hell is this? Oh, something moving back. Oh, there. I guess we can't interact with whoever that was. So back to Taffy Lewis's. And let's use the phone.
Yeah,
Been messing with people's lives lately?
McCoy, where the hell you been? We've been looking all over for you.
Yeah? Am I wanted dead or alive?
I know there's been some confusion, kid. Come on downtown and we'll sit down like gentlemen and figure this out.
If you're a gentleman, I'm a St. Bernard.
You don't know what you are, kid.
You can sell that replicant shit to everybody else, but I ain't buying.
If you're so clean, let's put you on the machine. That'll decide once and for all.
I'm through listening, Guza. Now it's your turn. I've been doing some investigating on my own. Came across some prime sources. You know what I'm talking about. Those little illegal weapons deals with Ezo. You were raking in the chinion, selling LPD wares to scumbags and reps. Oh yeah, the department's gonna eat it up when they hear just how deep that corruption goes.
That's a load of crap.
Let's hope for your sake Bryant and the brass feel that way when I lay this file on them. Otherwise, it's a one-way ticket to the off-world penal colony, fat man.
What do you want, McCoy?
Remove the frame, clear my name, and get that guy out of my apartment. I want my life back.
I can't do that.
You better start finding a way, 'cause I got another call to make.
Okay. How do we work this out? Can't talk over the damn phone.
The sewers. I know you want to be comfortable, and I figure it's kind of like your second home down there. At the bottom of the old elevator, there's a gate. Past it, there's a chamber. It's got a round platform.
Yeah, I know it.
Be there, alone. And you better hold up your end, or Bryant gets it all.
Okay, so we know where that platform is. Whoa, there's a cop. You gonna show up again? No, not this time. There's that person again. So basically, we came all this way to make the phone call, and now we're going exactly back the same way we came. Wonder if there was a closer phone that we could have used. Alright, here we're back at the hobo's living room. And, what time is it, I hear you ask? Well, of course it's time for a safety save. Alright. So, now that we're reasonably safe, we can try and see if we can confront Guza. There he is.
Did you get that asshole out of my apartment?
It's cleaner than when you left it.
My dog?
Yeah, your pooch is there too.
That everything I need to clear me?
I gotta tell you, kid, those inset photos look pretty real.
Let me guess. Clovis gave them to you.
It must seem pretty gullible, but he sounded on the level. He called you his brother. Said you came down in the moon bus with all of them. He said Tyrell was using you to get inside the LPD. You hadn't been on the job too long, so I thought, maybe.
You'd screw with my head? How convenient. You could satisfy your blackmailer and keep me from sniffing around your dirty work at the same time.
You're too smart for me, kid. Water under the bridge. You ready to talk trade?
I got it all right here. Photos, files, discs, the works. It ain't a pretty sight.
You can't blame a guy for trying to better himself.
Trying is one thing. Ripping off speed loaders and selling the shit yourself? Farming out LPD weapons through black marketeers? Torching two pimps who wouldn't pay you off when you were working Vice?
Hey, those two had it coming.
How long did you think it could last?
It finally reaches the point where you don't even think about what happened yesterday. Only what's coming to you tomorrow. 20 years in the job, kid, and nobody was gonna touch me.
Helping reps also part of the job?
I was gonna whack 'em myself once the heat was off. Tie up those loose ends.
Once I was out of the way.
Clovis is still gonna come gunning for me, kid. You and Chris gotta take him down. Then my problems are over. Our problems are over. And we can all live happily ever after.
There's no way I'm retiring another rep. Not after what I've been through. It ain't worth it. Do it yourself.
Hell, kid, you're my only hope. If they knew I was meeting you, I'd be dead already. And I know I got what you want.
Does it make any difference now?
We had a deal, remember? You might want to give it up, but I ain't ready yet. That's the difference between you and me. I'm a fighter. What the hell are you?
I see we were right to follow him, Sadiq.
Looks that way, man.
You might as well give it up, Clovis. You and your people don't have a chance.
We stand a greater chance of success than you, Lieutenant.
McCoy and I were just talking about how to get you guys out of your jam. We came up with a plan. But you gotta show yourself first. We gotta do this in person.
And if I told you that Sadiq has a pulse rifle trained right at your heart?
Without me, you for sure ain't going nowhere.
Lieutenant, we have everything we need. And that doesn't include you.
Too bad we're becoming such good friends.
Whatever is born of mortal birth must be consumed with the earth. To rise from generation free. Then what have I to do with thee?
Kiss my ass!
So, what shall we do with this detective? He's been so persistent, so industrious.
You know what I would do.
Perhaps you're right. It's over.
So we're back to before the Guza conversation, but I wasn't sure because Clovis and Sadiq are off screen, so we can't really shoot them. I guess we just have to get out of there.
You might as well give it up, Clovis. You and your people don't have a chance.
There's something here that we can shoot at.
You, Lieutenant.
McCoy and I were just talking about how to get you guys out of your jam.
But I don't think there's anything
We
there.
came up with a plan.
And the shadow
You gotta show
runs
yourself
across
first.
here,
We gotta
but
do this in person.
And if I told you that Sadiq has a pulse rifle trained right at your heart?
let's see
Without
if we can...
me, you for sure ain't going nowhere.
Whoops. No, we can't skip
Lieutenant,
the dialogue.
we have everything we need. And that doesn't include you.
Too bad we were becoming such good friends.
Whatever is born of mortal birth must be consumed with the earth. To rise from generation
Let's head
free.
out.
Then what have I to do with thee?
Kiss my ass.
So, what shall we do with this detective? He's been so persistent, so industrious.
Well, we already heard this, so we might as well get out of here. Well, since we got our apartment back, let's head back home.
You're making me very unhappy, old friend.
Okay. Could we have shot him there? Okay, so Clovis just stopped us and killed us. Now the question is, can we actually shoot Clovis? Here, it doesn't make sense because usually, of course, the main villain you kill at the very end. But I don't know, it might be worth a try.
You're making me very unhappy, old friend.
No, it just... the game just takes over and we can't do anything. Okay, so the question... so we can't do anything about Clovis, so it's best just to keep running.
You're making me very unhappy, old friend.
Let's keep going. Okay. Come on. There it is. It's not always easy to find where you have to click for him to actually move. Okay, here we are underneath our apartment building.
Tough day, McCoy.
You could say that.
Steele is looking for you, and Bryant. You've been keeping the whole department hopping, you and Guza.
I know. You looking for me too, Gaff?
Looking, not killing. I'm in a good mood today. You know you got some interesting neighbors, McCoy.
Yeah, well, I've been too busy to visit lately.
You gonna turn yourself in?
I'm thinking about it.
Think hard. You killed anyone yet? It's like I said before. You retire a human, your career is over. Your life too, maybe. But we don't live forever, do we?
It's a shame she won't live. But then again, who does? Is the actual quote from the movie. So, we're back at our apartment complex. Well, apartment building. But I think, you know what? I think I'm going to interrupt this video here, and we'll see what happens in the next part. So for now, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like or a comment below. Subscribe to stay up to date, and I will see you in the next part. So until then, have a better one.